How you doing? How you doing? This is Suleiman I Oscar from Professional Boxing. Yeah, I want to make a brief boxing show, talking about some boxing news for today. Um, this is my first chat. I mean, my first live. I want to talk about the current fights that are coming up. Danny Garcia, especially, he's gonna face John Porter in September in the Barclays. I know he's training hard for this fight. It's gonna be a great fight because you get to see another opponent that Danny Garcia is gonna dismantle. Another allegedly world class opponent that he's gonna dismantle here at regain his WBC welterweight championship, where he lost by split decision to Keith Thurman. Um, which was a fight, to tell the truth. Many people, like myself, I thought he won. He did enough to win the fight, but everybody was just wanted to see Danny Garcia get an L so bad that they gave the fight to this guy, to Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman lost the belt. He lost the belt due to his inactivity, alleged injury. But the thing is that he wants to keep his oath so bad that I think he wants to keep his oath so bad that he's willing to give up the belt. So now he's fighting another guy, which fought a little fight with Keith Thurman and looked a little good, and he's gonna fight him, and by fighting him, he thinks he has a chance against against Danny Garcia, but it's not gonna be he's not gonna have a chance at all. Um, I'll give it like first 4 or 5 rounds. Danny Garcia's got first 2 or 3 rounds. He's gonna see his timing and everything, and then he's gonna just walk him down and just dismantle him. I know he's gonna try to use that brawling, mauling style. It's not gonna work against Danny, and you know how that is. Um, it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a real good fight. I want to see this fight. If I could go live and watch it, I would enjoy it. Danny Garcia always gets a great crowd, and he's really a crowd pleaser, you know. And then Manuel Charles also gonna be fighting this week. I mean, this September, and defending his belt for. I mean, he sat on the belt for a while. He's gonna fight in his country, in his hometown, Cologne, Germany, against Fres Oquendo, which is #1 contender for a while. He got no tune-ups or nothing. If he's not sparring, he's gonna look very bad in there. He's an age fighter. He's been fighting for a professional career for a long time, but he's practically won every single regional belt possible. Fres Oquendo. He contested for world championships twice and lost. I don't know if he has a chance. He has a chance against Manuel Charles. Manuel is strong. He's cagey. He has ring experience. He has the right hand. The right hand could hurt you. He hurt Alexander Ustinov in his last fight when he won the belt. And to tell you the truth, he's probably been training real good for this fight, taking it easy. He's got a good training camp for a good couple of months for training and a good training camp. So, and he wants to please his fans. His fans. So by pleasing his fans, they might have a good chance to win and regain a championship. You know, I mean, defend his championship. Fres Oquendo, he got a good little jab, but when he goes up in class against a champion or tries to go to that world class level, he always winds up losing. I think this is the last chance, his last hurrah. Yeah, probably win or lose, he's gonna probably retire, which I don't think he's gonna win at all. I got a feeling he's gonna be dismantled. He's gonna be dismantled. He got a boxing academy in Chicago. He thinks he has a chance against Manuel Charles. I don't think so. A lot of people say because Manuel Charles lost on cuts to Vitali when he contested for the WBC championship, and also because he lost to Marius Brandis. who was a cruiserweight moving up. They think he won't have a chance, and he's not gonna be a viable opponent. Well, he's the other two current heavyweight champions. They say he's a second tier fighter because he has the regular heavyweight championship. But I tell you the truth, Deontay Wilder needs exposure, positive exposure, not negative exposure like he's getting. If I was him, I'll fight him. Deontay Wilder is very thin, man. He's very thin. Everybody's talking about his vast power, but he's a very thin fighter, man. And to tell you the truth, he hasn't been hit by too many opponents. I think Manuel Cho uses his powerful style. Yeah, he's gonna duck his jab. He has a chance to win, and he's aggressive. He won with Vitali 4 rounds, and he didn't show no fear against Vitali. Deontay Wilder, he's beating when he at championship level, he's beating some good fighters, but on the come up, he was fighting second tier C class fighters. His legs are very thin. So if a fighter is wearing him down, like a Manuel Charles type of fight, like what he did with Ustinov, we don't know what could happen in that fight because again, he's like a Tommy Hearns when it comes to the legs. Very thin legs, very tall. He got a big upper body. He doesn't he attacks from a long range. We haven't seen him fight phone booth war yet. Okay, his jab is underrated from long range, and everybody's a yes man when it comes to him. Oh, Deontay Wilder is Deontay Wilder, but I want to see him in the ring against a guy like Manuel Charr, who has a belt, who is willing to go to the next level, and maybe he could impress Anthony Joshua and get or have something, another chip, another reason to get this fight to be made with Anthony Joshua. To tell you, I think in my opinion, Anthony Joshua is way too big for Deontay. He's way too muscular. I'm not one of these yes guys that's completely hitting at Joshua. Joshua has a big body. He's also an Olympic gold medalist. He achieved to win a gold medal, while Deontay only achieved to win a bronze medal. So he's still he achieved also world titles in less time than Deontay. So we have to give him the respect he deserves when it comes to the championships. And this is what people have to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? There's negotiation. I mean, he was willing to compromise, but at the end of the day, when it came down to sign the contract, Deontay didn't sign it. And I understand. He's an American champion, American-born champion, and so forth. And everybody likes that, because he's from our country. But he gotta take it to the next level in the sense that he gotta fight the next possible points. Like a Tyson Fury, he's a lineal champion. He has the lineal accolade because he was the last guy to be Vitali in a sense to get his belts, and he was stripped. So he's also unbeaten. If you could give him that L, then that's something he could talk about. That's a bargaining chip for him to get this unification bout with Anthony Joshua. If he gets his WBA belt, the regular belt, it's a world title. He could use this world title to as a bargaining chip. Hey, look, I'm a WBA champion also, and you're a WBA champion. Let's make this happen. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we gotta do. Hey, what's up, Cali? What's up, Cali, man? How you doing, man? It's my first live stream. I'm trying to get it through. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this popping here. And give you guys a current professional boxing news here. The best way I can. You know what I mean? So I'm talking about this Joshua and what could Deontay Wilder do at this present time? What can Deontay Wilder do to entice and have a bargaining chip to entice Anthony Joshua into a fight respectfully without insulting the man? And I think by him fighting Manuel Charr, after Manuel Charr dispatches Fues Oquendo, I think he could use that WBA regular heavyweight championship as a bargaining chip to entice Anthony Joshua to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll be the number 1 contender. And also like once Dillian White gets rid of Joseph Parker, in my opinion, Dillian White fights a little similar to Muhammad Ali because he got all the skill, he got all the skill assets. Even though he's a little smaller than the other heavyweights, but he could box. You know what I'm saying? He has a meshing boxing of power style. He could throw the hook. He knows how to throw a jab or uppercut appropriately. He looks like He's living in that gym to go to the next level. I mean, we saw when he fought Lucas Brown. He totally dismantled Lucas Brown. People say, oh, but I know Cali's gonna say, oh, Lucas Brown ain't nothing. But the way he did it, Lucas Brown was unbeaten. Everybody thought Lucas Brown was gonna tap on the chin with that ferocious right hand and just drop him. And Dillian White went to the next level, dispatching beautifully. Used a great array of combination punching, and at the end of the day, he got the knockout in a spectacular fashion. And this knockout, if he beats Joseph Parker and knocks him out, he's gonna have to face Anthony Joshua next. I think if he knocks Joseph Parker in this fight, then he'll springboard to a title fight with Anthony Joshua, and then Deontay Wilder's gonna have to wait or look for something else because that means he's more viable to me. Even though he doesn't have a world title, he has a silver belt for the WBC, and if he knocks Joseph Parker out, man, I think he could say, look, AJ, I'm here. I guess I'm next. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy don't want to sign no contract, and Eddie Hearn will have to make this in-house fight. You know what I'm saying? This will be an in-house fight, and everybody wants to see that. So yeah. So I think Dillian White, man, to tell the truth, man, he's not afraid to pull the trigger on his punches. He's not afraid to put his hands on Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker. The problem with Joseph Parker, he doesn't throw punches right. He doesn't use his array of combination. He looks too lethargic, not lethargic, but too mechanical. He's too mechanical with his shots. You know what I'm saying? He's not only safety first, but he's slow-footed. He looks slow-footed to me. He looks like he gets really easily frustrated. The best fighter, in my opinion, that Joseph Parker fought besides AJ, which he lost, was Andy Ruiz Jr. I think Andy Ruiz Jr. in that fight, he fought the wrong game plan. If Andy Ruiz would have used more combination punching on him and would have been a little more aggressive, I think he would have got that belt. And we wouldn't even be hearing about Joseph Parker right now. I know one time he was interviewed by Larry Holmes, Joseph Parker, one time, and Larry Holmes is telling him to work on the jab a little more and see if he could use it, go to a world-class level with that jab. But he never, I guess he never fully mastered the jab. Like if he would have a jab like a Larry Holmes, then we will be seeing a different result with Joseph Parker. You know what I'm saying? If Joseph Parker would use a Larry Holmes jab and bust up these guys, man, like Larry Holmes used to do back in the day, then I think he would have been a much better quality fighter. But right now at the time, he's too lethargic to me, too slow-footed. He reminds me of Christian Hammer, his style of fighting. He's too European. Dillian White, he bounces on the legs. He's very hyper. He's very, very aggressive in trying to impress Eddie Hearn, so Eddie Hearn could push him to the next level. I mean, he's trying to fight Deontay also, but Deontay don't want to sign him up. They offered him that fight Dillian White first, then get AJ a 2-fight contract. He didn't want to. Maybe now if he knocks out Joseph Parker, maybe they could offer that contract again to Deontay Wilder. If he fights Dillian White and dispatches him, or Dillian White takes that belt, then they go take that to the next level, or he go fight Manuel Charr and get that belt. I mean, but so he got to make some moves now. His moves are in this fight right there. He should be fully focused for Joseph Parker, because Joseph Parker is at the end of the day, that's the fight that he has to win, so he could go to his next level and impress the crap out of Eddie Hearn, because Eddie Hearn is the one that makes the final decision for a fight with AJ, or he'll send contracts to Deontay and take him to that next level. Now, what's the other fight? Robert Easter is Mikey Garcia. I think everybody's saying that Mikey Garcia has a lot of power, and Mikey Garcia this and Mikey Garcia that. He's got all these championships, but Mikey Garcia's been bouncing around like a jelly bean all over the place, And while Mikey Garcia's been bouncing around all over the place from division to division, trying to also entice Errol Spence to a 147-pound championship, which I think he's gonna lose. My boy Robert Easter Jr. has been defending that IBF belt and winning. Okay, He fights more. People say, "Oh, he's too tall to fight inside," but that's a lost art, man. When it comes to these divisions, man, and he's going into these fights, man. He's going to his fights and he's winning, fighting small. He's showing aggressive on the inside. Okay, it might not be 100% effective, but for his height, but he's winning. He's winning, and we don't know if he's fast-footed. Also, I know he reminds me of Alexis Aguero when he fights on the inside. He doesn't have the power like Alexis, but he doesn't have the power like Alexis, but he wins the fights. Okay, he beat Denis Shafikov. Denis Shafikov is another small fighter, which boxes. Okay, even though he's pretty good on the inside with boxing, he was a southpaw. He beat him. Everybody's talking about Javier Fortuna. Javier Fortuna put his hands in, but Javier Fortuna couldn't knock him down. Okay, and I admire him for his courageousness to fight to sign this contract to fight Mikey Garcia, and Mikey Garcia has completely overlooked him. You know, he got this fight with that he knocked out this little guy from I think Montenegro or he fought some guy from the European fighter and got his belt at 135. Then went up and fought Sergey Lepanich, got his belt, relinquished that belt, went back down to his WBC, and now he's trying to unify with Robert Easter. But to tell you the truth, I think Robert Easter's chin is granite. He's not gonna have nothing to hurt him. We don't know if he's acclimated to 135 because he keeps moving up, and he's always have that belly. Like he's not doing enough crunches. If I was a world champion like him, I'd be doing 3,000 or 4,000 crunches a week, man. 3,000 or 4,000 crunches a week, or even more than that. I'll probably in one session I'll do at least 2,000 crunches. You know what I'm saying, to get that six pack, man. Right there, it shows that he's not dedicated on his conditioning. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. If I'm a world champion and I'm with all the belts and accolades that he has, and he have a six pack in modern day times, then something's wrong. Something's wrong. And if you look at this kid has no body fat. I mean, Robert Easter Jr. has a six pack. He has the chest pumped out. Everything's there. So he's used to fighting on the inside, and that's that game plan is the one he likes, and he feels comfortable that way, and that's his trainer feels comfortable fighting that way. So to me, I think that's what he should continue to do. Feel comfortable in there, and show that aggression, show that inside game that he does, that keeps winning him those title defenses. And if he manages to get a unanimous decision or a split decision win, then he's a he has two belts in the same division at 135, and then he could make some moves if he wants to fight offer a fight to Vasily Lomachenko, or try to get the other belt, which I think Pedraza is gonna win against Raimundo Beltran. Unless Raimundo Beltran goes left hook crazy, like he sometimes likes to do, and manages to hurt Pedraza, the sniper, which I doubt. But Pedraza got a nice boxing game. He was thinking of moving up anyway, but the payday was offered against him against Gervonta Davis. He took that payday before he moved up, and unfortunately, I mean, he was boxing pretty good, but Gervonta has too much strength, man. Gervonta has too much strength at that 130-pound division, man. He was boxing pretty good. He was walking in there, trying to out-psych, psych this guy out, but it didn't work. Yeah, he couldn't out-psych. Like and subscribe to my channel, people. If you want to see more live shows like this, man, box and subscribe. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I could be able to do these moves for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to build this channel, not only for me, but for and for my fans, and for people, but for people that like boxing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think if Jose Pedraza, man, the sniper, wins this fight, Jose Pedraza, the easiest guy for him to get another belt, and it will be Robert Easter. He might be able to box his fighter. We'll get to see a boxer against a guy that likes to fight on the inside, Robert Easter, if he beats Mikey Garcia, and unify. Because I think Mikey Garcia, he's too focused on other things, and this guy likes to be in the inside, man. He likes to. That's why he's at home, and he's defended his IBF belt several times at that level. Before that Kome guy tagged him flush on the chin, rocked him. I mean, I think one of his feet managed to hit the canvas, touch the canvas, but he was there, bro. He took that punch, bro. And he was all in there. He managed to hurt Kome after the fight. I mean, during the fight later on. So he fought Shafikov, okay? He beat these guys, man. And, Javier Fortuna was trying to put his hands on him. And still he won that fight. So what I want to see is this guy, Robert Easter Jr., get a win. I mean, get a win, man. And get the respect he deserves. And then take a step further, take a step further and become undisputed 135-pound champion. I think he should stay in that division. He's not having no weight problems there. He's very effective with that rangy inside style. And, I like the guy a lot, man. I'm going for him. I'm going for Robert Easter Jr. And I think he's going to create an upset. You know what I'm saying? And who else is fighting this week, man? Who else is fighting this week, fellas? Anybody who has anything in the chat to say? Like and subscribe to Suleiman Ayar Scar Professional Boxing. Okay. So Robert Easter Jr. is gonna fight Mikey Garcia. I mean, he should be walking with his chest out, man. He got an IBF belt, and he's gonna fight allegedly the top tier, the TBE of the 135-pound division. If he manages to upset this guy, he's probably going head first into the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? And maybe get a rematch with this guy. You know what I'm saying? With Mikey Garcia. That this is right now what's going on in boxing division. This AJ guy, man. I will try to be more humble, man. Try to get this fight with Deontay, get him out of the way, man. Try to get him out of the way, man. Impose his weight, his Olympic power force style that he has, and he's gonna give him much more positive exposure. Okay, he'll probably get more contracts. He'll get into the American mainstream if he beats Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, him and his slim legs, man. I don't know what he got to do, man. He got to see a nutritionist to get those legs bulked up and big again, or what? I don't know, man. You got to see a linebacker or something, a linebacker nutritionist or something to get some muscle on those legs, man. Because that's going to affect him, man. When the guy starts laying punches on him, man. I mean, we saw with Luis Ortiz, when hurt him, he started attacking his body and he ran out of gas. He blew his wad. But I don't think that's going to happen with Joshua. Joshua's going to back up, reassert himself, reset himself. You know what I'm saying? We saw that when he fought Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko managed to drop him. He got up, you know what I'm saying? Took a deep breath, got a second win, reset himself, you know what I'm saying? And acclimated himself to that point of the fight and managed to beat the guy. And in the rematch, the guy was so demoralized. He saw that his body wasn't reacting the way it used to, and he decided to go into retirement, man. Go into retirement and solidify Anthony Joshua's legacy. You know what I mean? So, everybody's saying this and that about Joshua, that Joshua don't want to fight. Joshua wants to fight, man. Joshua still wants to fight Deontay Wilder. It's Deontay that doesn't want to fight him, man. If I was Deontay, man, I'd try to do this fight, okay, before Dillian Whyte knocks out Joseph Parker. Because if he knocks out Joseph Parker, then it's going to be an in-house fight game right there. Eddie Hearn's going to do this in-house thing, and just sky's the limit, man. We don't know who's going to win. It's a pick-and-choose fight there, man. It's a 50-50 fight because AJ and Dillian Whyte, with his boxing repertoire now, Dillian Whyte's boxing repertoire is beautiful, bro. He reminds me of a young Ali sometimes, man. Jumping up and down, boxing, ducking the jab, you know what I'm saying? Landing his left hook, you know what I'm saying? And all that, we need a guy like that, man, the heavyweight division, even though he's from the UK, man. And he's gung-ho. He's calling Wilder, you know what I'm saying? He want to fight, man, you know what I'm saying? And Wilder's not giving us these fights that we want to see, you know what I'm saying? I would like to see Wilder fight one of these guys, man, you know what I mean? So, this is this is I'm gonna try to make this stream a little longer for you, man, for you guys, so you guys gonna enjoy this. You know what I mean? So yeah, so Manuel Charles gonna be defining Fres Oquendo, man. Fres Oquendo back in the day used to call him Fast Fres. I remember that day when he was on the come up. Everybody used to be, he was the talk of the town, Fast Fres Oquendo. He had the speed, but I don't know if he's still fast now. Can he pull out his speed and his boxing repertoire out of that bag of tricks that he might still have, you know what I mean? In box, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. This Manuel Charles guy is strong. He's very savage. He's gonna be fighting in his hometown of Cologne, Germany. And I don't know if he could pull an upset, man. I don't know if he could be fast, Fres Oquendo once again for his people. You know what I mean? Even though he has a boxing academy in Chicago and he's a Puerto Rican living in the mainland of United States of America, I don't know if he could pull out that speed, man, that fast hand punching style that he used to have back in the day that got him that nickname Fast Fres. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I guess I'm gonna have to call it a day, man. I mean, I try to make this show as long as possible for y'all. But let me see, man. Let me see where I can pull out my bag of tricks. I like to talk about this guy, Jamie Munguia. Let me see if I can talk about him for a little bit more. This Jamie Munguia, man. I put out a video. 5 possible opponents for Munguia. Next 5 possible opponents for Jamie Munguia. The sensational Jamie Munguia. I don't know, man. He even gave Leon Smith a DDT in that fight, man. And everybody was talking crap that he was getting hit. I mean, he fought a ex-champion that only lost to Canelo Alvarez. I mean, he fought Liam Williams twice. And there were sensational fights. And he managed to do this fight because he was the mandatory against Jamie Munguia. Jamie Munguia won by the unanimous decision. Was cracking him with shots all night long. Didn't get tired. Didn't get hurt at all. I mean, he got rocked with a couple of shots by Leon Smith from counters and took him on his chin flush and didn't even blink. Gave the guy a DDT and all that. And everybody's still saying that he's too green. I think he should sign a fight with Jarrell Hurd or Jermell Charlo, which Jermell Charlo is getting a lot of negative exposure right now with this domestic violence thing that, I mean, damn, man. I mean, Jermell, I mean, if you have a problem with your girl, go to marriage counseling or something. If she's not your wife, then, I mean, get some counseling, man. Damn, you got money like that, yo. Talk to Al Heyman. Tell Al Heyman to set you up with these psych doctors or something. And get some counseling for your girl, bro. I mean, damn. I mean, you hit a young lady like that, man. It's getting to the point that you can't frustrate guys like Austin trying to knock them out. So you have an altercation with your woman now. I mean, damn. I mean, you don't need that kind of exposure, man. You gotta treat girls with affection. You know what I mean? You gotta treat them nicely. So you don't need this negative exposure, Jermell. I'm shocked that you even have a DV now. And especially from Texas, man. That's gonna hurt you a lot. I don't know, man. Jamie Munguia should just get this guy out of there. You know, get this guy out of there now. Sign a fight with Jermell Charlo and get this bad boy out of there. I mean, we don't need these guys, kind of domestic violence kind of guys as a champion. And would the WBC strip him? You know, I mean, if he gets convicted of domestic violence, I think the WBC should strip this man of his belt for inappropriate conduct of a world champion. You know what I mean? He should be stripped for inappropriate conduct of a world champion. He's not a good role model for us boxing fans and children. You know what I mean? It's a you know, even for the amateurs and Olympic level fighters, you know, he's not a role model. You know what I mean? He should be stripped of his belt immediately if he's convicted for this domestic violence charge that he was arrested for. And you know, that belt should be given to a respectable world champion person a fighter that could be a good role model to children and so forth. And what kind of endorsements is this guy gonna have? He's not gonna make no revenue. He's not creating more evidence for himself after a domestic violence charge. So I was him. I just vacate the belt. You know what I mean? Before I get stripped. That'd be the most admirable thing that Jermel should do. And all these live streams and all these social channels, I don't see him apologizing to the girl either. He's not a gentleman. You know what I mean? I would say I'll at least apologize on one of the streams, man. Say, damn, I'm gonna apologize. I couldn't control myself. I was trying to impress you. I wanted to show you how much I love you, but sometimes my emotions get. He should have did something in one of these streams, to make maybe the judge would not convict him of this domestic violence charge, which is very, very, very negative exposure for him. He's not getting no endorsements. Nobody's gonna sign him up for endorsement now for this. And his brother's not helping him out. I don't see his brother, taking him and consoling him so he could get over this. If anything, they're feuding with Gervonta Davis, which is a 130-pounder. I think they're just two bullies there, man. I don't think that's appropriate. You know what I mean? Bullying a 130-pound guy that's managed and advised by the same manager, Al Heyman. And what is Al Heyman thinking about this? I mean, should he drop these guys? I mean, it could affect his fighters also. I mean, damn, if I'm advising a guy and the guy's he has been charged with domestic violence. I mean, if he gets convicted, that's gonna be something negative for me. You know what I mean? So I don't think that's appropriate conduct of a professional champion. So Jarrett Hurd is on surgery, and I don't think he's gonna have a fight soon against. He's in the gym. I heard working out, but I heard that from Corey saying that the guy's already working out after surgery. But how's he gonna do against a young, hungry world champion that's trying to be a unified, undisputed champion like Jamie Munguia? I think Munguia has the upper hand in that fight. He has been put under the knife. So he has the upper hand in that fight. And then Rasani Lara, he'll trounce him too. Then Jermell Charlo with his domestic violence thing. His mind's going to be all in this court case. So I think it's the world's the limit for Jamie. Jamie could sweep all this division right now. This division is prime for him. So yeah, man. So this is Suleiman Aya Scott. I came out with a little boxing news for y'all, so y'all can enjoy. And like and subscribe to my channel, and give me some feedback and tell me what you think. You guys take care. Bye.